Here's a quick tip for you. I want to talk about a specific type of chord. It's called a minor 7 flat 5, or the other name for it is a half diminished chord. It sounds like this. This is a B minor 7 flat 5. I'm starting from the A string, 2, D string 3, G string 2, B string 3. Or you can take a B minor 7 chord and drop the 5 down. This is the 5th, drop it down to here, you got a B minor 7 flat 5. Why is this a really cool chord? Played on its own, it sounds very, very unstable. When we use that chord as a part of the journey from one chord to another, it really makes for a much more interesting chord sequence. Typically it's used as a replacement for the 2 chord in a 2-5-1 progression. So it would sound something like this. But I want to cover some more modern uses for this chord. And a really cool way that you can use it is as a direct replacement for the 5 chord in any diatonic chord. So you'll pick a key of C major, and the 5 chord in C major, if you go through the C major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is a G chord. Okay, if we pick any chord sequence in C major, so what we're going to do is we're going to replace that chord with our B minor 7 flat 5. So we're going to go for, instead of it sounding like that, it's going to sound so another use of this chord is to use it to get back to the root. So you can sound something like this. It just introduces a nice amount of tension into your chord sequences. And the final way that I'd like to share how you could use this chord is as a connecting chord between 2 major chords which are a whole tone apart. So what I mean by this is if we take D major and C major, okay, so these are 2 semitones apart, 1 whole tone apart. The root note of the minor 7 flat 5 would be the note that's between those 2 chords. So in this case it would be C sharp. So you have a sequence like C to D, so it would start on C sharp over here. So it sounds something like this. Just a great way to introduce a load of tension. So there you go. Practice with it. Tell me what you think and let me know what you want to see on these quick tips.